Zach here with Gethin. Anthony?
Hey, that's right. Yeah.
My brain just at the end of the day. How's Pensacon been going for you?
Pensacon's been wonderful. We've had a great weekend. It's sort of one of those things you say a lot because it's true. Everybody here has been really friendly. There's a really chilled out vibe here. It's been, I don't know, I feel like it's been wonderful for us, but also I hope for the people who come to visit. And yeah, we've had a great time.
I think everybody has a great time here just because you have all the businesses around here supporting the con and great food and just everybody's nice in the South.
Yeah, I mean, the restaurants in Pensacola are awesome. You should come and check them out. They really are wonderful. It was great to have the main street was locked down just for pedestrians, so it meant that it was kind of like a mini festival, you know. So that was kind of fun to be involved with last night. Yeah, it's been great.
How did you get into acting? When was that moment when you were just like, all right, I want to do this for a living?
Interesting. It's a good question. In the nativity play, I played the sheep. And I saw the guy playing Joseph, and I thought, I want what he I was
so Jesus showed you the light.
Yeah, he showed me the way. Yeah, the baby doll. No, I was really lucky at high school. Actually, I had fantastic teachers who really introduced us into what storytelling could be, the potential for it, and the excitement of theatre, really. And so, you know, at high school level, it was all about theatre, and then at university as well. And then after that, you sort of get a chance to start working and try out screen. And, you know, I feel like I'm very much still learning in the screen world, as I am in theatre as well. But I guess, yeah, it was all the way back in high school. So
now, I had read that you are trained in stage weapons. Now,
yes.
How do you go about getting trained in stage weaponry?
Well, you see, there's a whole thing about this. So I went to I trained for acting at a place called Lambda. It's the London Academy of Music's Dramatic Art, and they have a very serious stage combat program. It's every year we put on fight nights where you have to do your
the movie Fight Night.
Yeah, like a little bit like that. Basically, everybody has to do their exam piece in front of an audience, and that really gets you ready for the exam because you get rid of you get used to the adrenaline while doing a stage combat scene. And yeah, I did there are these accreditation programs, and I think it was the BADC, and I got a distinction in 2 advanced specializations. Wow, what was it? I'm trying to remember but it was basically one sword and then a fight with a sword and another weapon, which was a leather belt kind of thing. So,
okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite weapon to use?
You don't
have to be good at it.
No. That's a really good question. Right. Well, it was really fun doing a fight with, it's technically called a small sword, which is like a fine sword, but you can, from memory, it was just like fencing point, but it was a sturdy sword. But also to use I had this leather belt thing, and so to use both those weapons in one fight was kind of cool.
So you whip people and stab people?
Well, yeah, you sort of, because the other guy had a cane to defend with. It was he had like a sword hidden in a cane. My good friend Mark Wall, and dude, it was such a blast. Like it was like a couple of years ago now, and I'm like, yeah, that was really awesome. But I got to do a samurai sword fight for a pilot last year, and that was awesome. Directed by Nick Gillard, who did all the Star Wars stuff. So, yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So he obviously knows how to slash a blade. So that was fun. I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
the best weapon is love, though. So that's there we go. I just want
in the name of love. Now you're on the show. Well, you were on the show until.
Indeed, yeah.
It's called Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that show. Yeah.
I think Barney. Do you know what Barney is?
No.
You don't know what Barney is? Okay, then never mind.
All right. Okay.
Never mind. It's a children's show. But anyway.
Oh no, yeah. What, the purple dinosaur? Yeah, I know what Barney is. Yeah.
There we go.
It's like some secret code. No, I definitely know what Barney is.
You want a Barney? But it's a little bit bigger than Barney.
I don't know, man. Like, I think Barney's pretty worldwide. I think we're approaching Barney status at this point.
Okay, so Game of Thrones, Barney.
Barney, yeah.
You're slowly climbing up to that.
Yeah, we hope to just peek past that, hopefully. But you gotta. Barney means a lot to children out there.
Yeah.
You got all like grown-up children like me, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta be careful with that.
I think we need to.
It's not a competition.
We need to switch the beginning song for Game of Thrones to "I Love You, You Love Me."
I kill you, you kill me. Yeah.
We're all the Game of Thrones family.
I think we're onto something.
Yeah,
I really, actually, if that's not a YouTube clip by the end of the week, I don't know what to believe anymore. But all right.
Hashtag trending right there. So you were on Game of Thrones. How was that experience for you as a younger actor?
That's a really good way of phrasing it, because I very much was a younger actor in experience. It was very early on, and just to be on set with people I'd looked up to, actors I'd sort of admired for a very long time, was a real privilege, and it was a learning curve for me. It was like being at school. Like I got to learn from these great actors, and as I say, I'm still learning. But that experience really hit me first. Like my first day was in a small council scene with Sean Bean and Julian Glover and Aidan Gillen and Coneth Hill and Mark Addy and all these guys, and I think Dom Carter as well. Like we were all in there, and I think I had like one line that day, but my heart was just like pumping away, and the director Brian was really sweet and calmed me down. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna try not mess this up. But and from then on in, it was kind of a blur and a bit of a trip. But yeah.
Now, we know that your character, bit the dust.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see yourself as the new age Sean Bean in acting?
Yes, that would be a true honor. Actually, I think I genuinely mean that. That would be an amazing to have that kind of status of everyone watching out for you because they want you to make through one thing. I think Sean's done quite a few parts where he hasn't actually died, but
his new movie Jupiter Ascending, he did not die.
There you go.
So there you go. I
But if he's ready to give it up, I'm ready to die in all kinds of grisly ways. That would be really fun. Yeah.
So what is your social media that we could find you on?
Oh, I have a Twitter handle, which is Gethin_Anthony, and I have an Instagram associated with that as well. And there's a Facebook page and stuff like that.
All right,
all
definitely.
the usual places. So.
Any upcoming things that you want to plug real quick?
Oh, well, we shot a great little movie called Copenhagen, which
isn't that on Netflix?
I think it has been on Netflix.
Okay.
I don't know. These things sometimes move around.
Yeah, they
so
Netflix,
I'm not sure if it's like now on Amazon, but basically it's on VOD and it's available on those fantastic streaming services that we're very grateful to them for showing our movie. It's called Copenhagen. So please do check it out. One for the adults again, not for the kids.
Okay, so kids don't watch that. Watch Barney instead.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to watch Copenhagen because you're not ready for that. So this has been Zach and
Gethin Anthony.
This has been the Nerd Cave Network.